volcano near the capital
Land,
could be on the
air, and sea travel shall be restricted.
More than 200,000 informal settlers may also be displaced.
President Rodrigo Duterte did outline
the Bayanihan to Heal as One Act.
It only took Typhoon Bangko a few hours to submerge more than half.
We had to do this to change the mindset of people.
It is difficult to look back and remember the year 2020 because of what happened with the COVID-19 pandemic. But this pandemic even became an inspiration to the Department of Environment and Natural Resources to strive more and work harder for the protection and conservation of our environment. Challenges did not hinder, but made the regional offices in Mindanao strive harder to reach their targets. In fact, most of them surpassed 100% of their performance for the DENR's 10 priority programs. DENR have proven that it is more than an agency that protects our environment, that provides genuine public service, especially in these difficult times.
Whoa. Region 10 humbly presents our regional accomplishments for CY 2020. This is a product of teamwork, resilience, and dedication for public service. We have accomplished and even surpassed our targets on the 10 priority programs for CY 2020 despite the pandemic situation. We delivered the appropriate services to our people where and when it is needed. We positively look forward to year 2021, bringing with us the sense of discipline, excellence, nobility, and responsibility in accomplishing more goals and serving the people better with utmost sincerity and compassion. We will not waver as we face obstacles and challenges in achieving our mandate for the present and future generations.
Good day everyone. I am Bagani Fidel A. Evasco, the Regional Executive Director of DENR Region 11. Though I have been in DNR 11 for less than a month, I can say that I am very lucky to be in this organization composed highly of committed, enthusiastic, and resilient employees. Moving on, please allow me to present our accomplishments on our department's major programs and projects as of December 15, 2020. On clean air, we have 100 to 425% accomplishments for all the targets. The highest accomplishment is on the firms issued with notice of violation. It is also worthy to note that we have continuously monitored the air quality of Davao City and maintained the 6 air quality sampling stations. On clean water, accomplishment is 100 to 220% with 547 establishments monitored, 147 notices of violation issued, 3 water quality monitoring areas for designation monitored, and water quality in the different priority rivers and priority recreational waters monitored. For solid waste management, all targets under this program were accomplished 100% to 300%, except for the evaluation of the 10-year solid waste management plans where the remaining targets are for deliberation and approval. We are confident that we can accomplish this before the end of December. Under the Enhanced National Greening Program or ENGP, we have accomplished 100% of our target. Our region have established a total of 2,486 hectares of plantation, planted with a total of 982,566 seedlings of various species. Further, we have also maintained and protected a total of 14,022 hectares of NGP plantations, assessed 6,677 hectares, repaired 5 reforestation plants, hired 62 forest extension officers, and maintained 4 seed production areas and 2 clonal nurseries. For soil conservation and watershed management, we have established 112 cubic meters of small water impounding system and 2,100 cubic meters of gabions, or accomplished 140% and 100% respectively. For intensified forest protection and anti-illegal logging, this year, we accomplished more than 100% in some of our targets under this program. We procured a total of 23 geotagging equipment and 4 AGs of software that will be used in the conduct of lawin monitoring. Purchased 23 motorcycles, hired 53 forest protection officers, and patrolled a total of 4,854 kilometers of forest conservation area. For biodiversity conservation, under the protected areas, caves, wetland management, and wildlife conservation, our targets were accomplished 100% to 207%. Despite the lockdowns, we surpassed some of our targets under this program. For coastal and marine ecosystems rehabilitation, our accomplishments under this program is within 100 to 150%. The highest is on the conduct of special events with 150%. We also monitored and assessed seagrasses, corals, mangroves, and water quality of the 2 NIPAS marine protected areas, provided technical assistance to 7 LGUs, and operationalized 1 MPA network. For improved land administration and management, we issued a total of 825 agricultural patents, or 129% of the target, 2,432 residential patents, or 122% of the target, 23 appraisals and 5 reappraisals, and collected a total of 102.6 million pesos of revenues coming from foreshore leases, patrimonial properties, among others. For geohazard, groundwater assessment, and responsible mining, our targets here were accomplished 100 to 105%. These include the updating of 1 to 10,000 scale maps, vulnerability and risk assessment, operationalization of provincial and city mining regulatory boards, among others. Generally, we have achieved our targets with flying colors at 100% and above in all of our major programs. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate and commend all DENR employees for working doubly hard to ensure our success.
The Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DENR, is the primary agency responsible for the conservation, management, development, and proper use of the country's environment and natural resources. Under the leadership of DENR Secretary Roy A. C. Matu, the agency's main priority is to improve the quality of the environment through the DENR's priority programs. In Region 12, or the Stock-Surgeon region, the DENR and its line bureaus, the EMB and MGB, continue to work hard in order to attain the targets for this year on the department's priority programs despite the hindrances caused by COVID-19 pandemic. For the year 2020, the EMB-12 performed multiple tasks and functions in order to assure good quality of air in the region. In adherence to the Republic Act No. 9275, or Philippine Clean Water Act of 2004, its implementing rules and regulations, and the Department Administrative Order No. 2005-10, the EMB-12 assured that its targets for this year on clean water programs were attained. The EMB-12 also completed its targets activities in the implementation of Republic Act 9003, or the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000, which ensures the proper management of solid wastes in the Stock-Surgeon region. For the calendar year 2020, the MJB-12 has conducted geohazard vulnerability assessment, updated 1:10,000 scale maps, and assessed cars subsidence in various local government units, or LGUs, in the region. The Bureau also assessed the groundwater resources of target LGUs and implemented various programs in ensuring the responsible mining in the region. It also inculcated the public on the importance of the said programs through information, education, and communication, or IEC campaigns. With an aim to reduce poverty and mitigate the adverse effects of climate change, the DENR-12 continued to implement its activities in the Enhanced National Greening Program, or ENGP. The agency has produced and planted seedlings in various maintained ENGP sites, which are regularly assessed and visited by DENR-12 officials. The program's regularly maintained mechanized and modernized forest nursery has also produced huge number of seedlings, which were distributed to various people's organizations, local government units, and other stakeholders. Through the strengthened strategies of DENR-12 anti-illegal logging task forces and the use of law in forest and biodiversity protection system, the intensified forest protection and anti-illegal logging program of the DENR-12 resulted in the apprehension of various undocumented forest products, including NTFPs, vehicles, equipment, and other implements for this year. The 5 sub-programs contributed profoundly to the accomplishment of these major programs are conservation of wildlife, protected area management, inland wetlands conservation program, and cave conservation program. MPA habitats were monitored and surveyed by the DENR-12 along with the establishment of MPA networks order to improve productivity and sustainability. The DENR-12 also continued to heighten the public awareness on environmental conservation and protection through social marketing and the conduct of various communication, education, and public awareness, or SEPA, activities. Under the Land Administration and Management System, or LAMS, the DENR-12 has already encoded and scanned public land documents. Agricultural and residential fee patents or land titles were also distributed to various beneficiaries. Additions to these are the special patents, which covers hundreds of hectares that were distributed to public schools, facilities, and government offices. The accomplishment of targets of these priority programs was made possible due to the leadership of DNR 12 Regional Executive Director, Attorney Felix S. Alisur, together with ARD for Technical Services Engineer Mama G. Samaon, ARD for Management Services Donna Mayor Gordove, EMB 12 Regional Director Engineer Omar M. Saicol, and MGB 12 Regional Director Engineer Felizardo A. Gaca Jr.
As we begin a new year, the DENR is determined more than ever to deliver its mandate of environmental protection and natural resources conservation. We are committed to strive more and accomplish more quality output to secure a better environment for this generation and for future generations.